It was so interesting when I saw your book, and there was a quote I have here that I thought it was like really amazing when I read this. And it says, I'm going to pull this up for you. Because Canada is my second home, I tell people that I am Italian by birth, Bengali by blood, and Canadian by law. So I really enjoyed the fact that you were able to put that thought together, because I think many people do struggle with their identity. And I don't think it really means in a sense of just of people of different cultures, but I think it's just a matter of being able to know where you stand in the world, whether if you're male, female, however you identify as gender and things like that. So I think it's very telling that when you're able to put that together in a quote, and I was like, yeah, she understood what's going on, but not many people understand what's going on in terms of their identity, which is so difficult to find sometimes.
Yeah, it was a lot of working, like work, because I had to really work on myself. I had to reflect a little bit about it, because it was a struggle, especially when I moved to Canada. People would ask me like this question, which I really hate, which is, "Where are you from?" And I always struggle in coming up with a proper answer. Like sometimes I would say, "Oh, I'm from Italy." Some other times I would say, "Oh, I'm from Bangladesh." But then people would question it because whenever I would just say one thing, like let's say I would say I'm from Italy, people would look at me and be like, okay, but you do not look Italian. And then if I would say, oh, I'm from Bangladesh, then people would be like, okay, but why do you have such a strong like Italian accent when you speak English? And so that was something that really triggered this whole process where I had to really understand myself. But it was a lot of inner work, thinking about what kind of clothes that I wear, thinking about what languages do I use, thinking about what food do I like, what food do I eat most of the time. Because now, for instance, like I speak, let's say Italian with my sister, with my parents, with my friends, and then with other people I speak Bengali. And this is what there were like these little cues that made me realize that, okay, like this is what I am, this is who I want to be. And I realized that I was incorporating both cultures, or both cultures were part of me on a regular basis, but I was never paying attention to it until I started to think more and more about this. I like to eat Italian food as much as I like eating Bengali food. I like wearing traditional Bengali outfits as much as I like wearing Western clothes. And it was through these little things, thinking a bit more deeply about it, that I finally, okay, understood that I don't need to choose either one. I just have to be able to embrace both of them. And this is why I always say I am Italian by birth and Bengali by blood, because I think it really encapsulates the person that I am.